iti mkpu gị ewo aka ji ụwa ga-emere gị amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị ọ ga-aza nwanne m ọ ga-aza ekpere Chineke ga-emere ndị ya amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị ewo aka ji ụwa ga-emere ndị ya amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị ọ ga-aza Chineke ga-emere anyị amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị ewo aka ji ụwa ga-emere ndị ya amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị ọ ga-aza nwanne m ọ ga-aza gị ekpere Chineke ga-emere anyị amara mgbe welcome. Please, as you are coming, share the program so that other people will come and join us. I don't know why this song is coming into my mouth this morning. Aka ji ụwa ga-emere anyị amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị ọ ga-aza gị. I welcome everybody. Chikoli, welcome. Charles Charles, my sweetheart, welcome. Boss Adeboye, welcome. Sally, I welcome all of you. Please, as you are coming, share, like. So today we are going to treat important topic, which is top 5 food that can boost your fertility. Eric Gold from YouTube, you are welcome. Please share the program as you are joining us, and may God bless you. If your Facebook is not working, please join us on YouTube. I'm not streaming in I'm not streaming in TikTok because I think it's distracting my network. So, but before I start, there is something God said I should be doing. Each time I start my program, I'm going to be praying, because God said He hears the cries of His children. So I am going to be starting each broadcast with prayer. Before I even started, you heard the song I was singing. I didn't know how the song came. That is the song that I always use each time we are having prayers. And trust me, our prayer will start soon. I'm regaining strength. So the song says, Jehovah ga-emere anyị amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu iti mkpu gị ewo aka ji ụwa ga-emere ndị ya. It means, if you are not hearing it, sorry. It simply means that God will have mercy upon you. God will have mercy upon us when He hears our cries. Why not cry to God? You have gone to the hospital, you have taken medication, you have done the things that you can do as a human being. The remaining one is to what? Cry to your Father. Cry to God. Yesterday night, this song was coming into my heart. Even this morning, I forgot about it. As I'm about to enter live, the song surfaces again, which means God wants us to sing. God says that He is going to have mercy upon you, upon me, upon everybody. God have already shown me His mercy because He has given me what I want. He has given me what I want. He has given me my own baby. He will give it to you if only you can cry to Him. So with this, I'm going to start up. Anytime I'm doing program now, I'll be praying. Heavenly Father, King of glory, we thank you, we worship you, we exalt your holy name. Lord, you said that you will have mercy upon us whenever you hear our cries. We have gathered together today to cry upon you on behalf of our sisters and brothers out there who are finding it difficult to conceive. You said that there will not be barren among your people, but today, because of our sins and our iniquities in the world, many people are barren. Lord, we beg upon you. Many people that will be joining this program, many that will be watching this program later, Father, as long as they believe in you, they trust in you, they cry upon you, Lord, please have mercy, just as you said that you are going to have mercy upon us whenever you hear our cry. Lord, I join my faith together with them this morning. Show them mercy the way you show me. Show them mercy the way you show to other women. It's not because we are righteous. We are the sinners. But please, Lord, I beg you to bless every woman, especially those people that have been mocked, those that have lost their hope. Father, revive them. Tell them that you are God. Make them by yourself so that they will believe that you exist. So, in today's program, we are going to be talking about top 5 food that can help to boost your fertility. Remember, I used to say that whatever you put in your mouth, your food, what you eat determines your health, determines your heart, life. When you are eating acidic food, it's just like you are eating poison. If you are a woman, your vagina is too acidic naturally. Then if you are eating too much acidic food, you are creating, your cervix will be too acidic. So whenever sperm tries to pass there, the acid will kill the sperm. So pay attention. If you can be taking all these food that are mentioned here, you don't need folic acid. If you can be able to be taking this food that I will be mentioning here, don't take folic acid or prenatal vitamins, because this food perform the same. Even these food are the original source of prenatal vitamins, but because we don't get it from the food we eat, that is why the doctors always prescribe prenatal vitamins. I can see my sweetheart Sarah, welcome. Rosemary, welcome. In fact, I welcome everybody, because if I start mentioning names here, it will be distracting me. So if you don't have pepper or pen, please get one, because this topic is very, very important. If you know some people that are suffering to conceive, it's not as if they have problem. When any nutrient, any vitamins is lacking in your system, it can prevent you not to get pregnant. I hope you guys know that. Yes, Rosemary said your food is your medicine. Yes. If you are good at taking soda, smoking, eating food full of sugar, like people who have this problem, fibroid. You have fibroid, you are still drinking soda, you are still eating sugar, you are still drinking cold water, you are endangering yourself. You are not doing yourself and that image good thing. So when you eat healthy, sometimes you discover that you may be trying to conceive for a very long time, but immediately you change your diet, you see that you will conceive. Some people say that's why if you have problem, somebody wrote me the other day, please, if God bless you through this platform, many people are getting pregnant, they will come and tell me, I will say, send me your pregnancy test, so that people will use it and claim. They will not send. They will only come, thank you, ma, God bless you. God have used you to restore peace in my family. May God bless you. I am pregnant. I drank glove water. Some say I follow all your teachings. Oh yeah, my sister, give me the test so that other people can use it and tap blessing. You will not see these people again. Why? Am I eating your pregnancy test? I have my own children. If I believe that if you are a mother, you have children, even if you don't have, whatever evil you do to other people will come back to you. I have children. If I plan evil against anybody, child or unborn children, it will come back to me, right? So, and the reason why I'm posting that is for people to use it. Like a woman said, somebody requested you are not posting pregnancy test again, that some people, after tapping and praying, somebody told me that after tapping and praying with the pregnancy test, she became pregnant. Okay, send your own now. They run away. Our people, our African people, I don't know what our problem is. So what am I trying to say? When you say that if you are having problem, maybe you are not eating well, you are not eating what you are supposed to eat, you are eating acidic food that can cause you damage, that can make your cervix to be too acidic, that kills sperm. Then by the time you change it, you will see that automatically you become pregnant, and you'll be telling somebody, oh, I just did this, You see, keto diet. If you can do keto diet, is very, very good. Keto diet can just push you away from chemical to real food. That's why some people, after doing keto diet, they become pregnant. Why? Because they are eating what they're supposed to eat, what will give nutrients to your body, what will make their body to be prepared for pregnancy. So your food is your health, just like Mary Rose. So we are going to be going into this. If you have not been eating very well, please pay attention to this. Maybe after doing this, that was why I mentioned one smoothie. That smoothie, some people are taking it for granted. People who drank that smoothie with consistently, they have become pregnant. So the number one food that can help you to boost your fertility and you conceive. When you mean fertility, food that can help to boost your ovulation, that can help your immune system to be balanced, can help you to conceive easily. What are those things that are making women not to conceive? When you have hormonal disorder, once your hormones are not in order, you start having problems. If you are not eating very well, you are scattering your hormones. Another thing is when you are not ovulating. Yes, when you are not eating very well. And what is causing this anovulation? Anovulation is when a woman is not ovulating. The cause of anovulation is hormonal disorder. That is if you have not entered menopause, if you don't have a premature ovarian failure. But anovulation, the major causes of it is hormonal imbalances such as thyroid, either hyper or hypo, prolactin, either high prolactin, endometriosis, fibroid, cysts, and many of them. But if you eat properly, if you eat very well, you will not find it difficult to conceive, especially if you are above 35. Why I'm saying always 35? Because when a woman gets to 35 years, then this is when the infertility increases. Because this is when you start developing an issue of a hormonal disorder. Men's infertility starts at 50. So the original food, if you can add all these things to your food, you don't need prenatal vitamin. This is the natural sources of prenatal vitamins. So number one is organic fruits and vegetable like green, spinach, ugu. What is the English name of ugu? I think pumpkin leaf, ugu. They are very, very good. Don't tell me spinach is not in Nigeria. Ugu is in Nigeria. Green is in Nigeria. Water leaf is in Nigeria. This ewedu, if you have not been eating ewedu, When I was in Nigeria, I don't like eating amala, maybe because of the color. But you see that ewedu, I use that ewedu and green to prepare a porridge yam. So these are the source of these are the organic fruit vegetables. Organic, what I mean organic vegetable are those ones that grows naturally, those ones that you don't put fertilizer or you don't add anything to. The natural one, at least ugu, that is pumpkin leaf, they don't use fertilizer now. Do they use? No. Spinach, I don't think they use. Ewedu, they don't use. These natural, that is why you see bio foods, they are very, very expensive, but it's the healthiest food because these things grows on their own. And they have, if you have question, please wait when I finish. If you are asking me question, I'm not seeing it because I'm talking. So because these things are the way God created them. They have not been neutralized, they have not been tampered with. So all the nutrients, everything is intact. So if you can eat them, spinach contains iron and folate. You see, you get folate, that is folic acid, from prenatal vitamin. So when you are eating spinach, you are getting iron. Iron will make you to produce a very healthy egg. And spinach is a source of alkaline. Alkaline food are those food that make your body pH to be balanced. So if you are eating spinach, if you are eating ugu, and that is pumpkin leaf, if you are eating green, these things help you. You get iron from it and folate. And when you have iron will help you to produce blood. It will make your blood flow to be good. It's also good source of fiber. Fiber will help you. Fiber, the work of fiber in your body is to help you to push the waste products. What I mean, that is what fiber does. And when you get eat spinach, ugu, or if I'm talking about spinach, I'm referring to all the green vegetables. They are very, very healthy because you get iron from it, you get folate, you get it will help you to regain your fiber. It will help your blood system to flow very well. So these things, when you eat them, and again, spinach is a high source of alkaline food. And what does alkaline does? Alkaline helps to balance your body pH, which means your body will not be too acidic. It will help to push the acidic food. I have made a video about alkaline food. Maybe you go and watch it, you understand what alkaline food is and acidic food. Maybe I'm going to redo them again. So if you are able to, these things are not expensive, right? Very cheap in Nigeria. You can wake up in the morning, even if you cannot eat it, you can wake up in the morning, take the pumpkin leaf, take the spinach, you can just press it like this, bring the water. If you can be taking it 2 times a day, morning and night, it will be good. Press them, eat them. If you cannot, you can just bring, like when I was in Nigeria, the way I eat it, I donate blood to people. When I was in Nigeria, I donate blood. Let me tell you people now, I donate blood. At least in the root hospital, I know every 6 months I go there to donate blood. Why? Because I eat healthy. How I eat it? If I take pumpkin leaf in the morning, I washed it. After washing it, I slice it and I put it in the pot. Take crayfish, I put crayfish, cut a bit onion, and steam it just for a few minutes, and I will start eating it. There was a time I was very sick. I went to the I went to the hospital. It happens that I have excess blood. When I have slight cut in my body, you will see blood will never stop. So they need to take away blood from me. So what I do, every 6 months, I go there to donate blood to people who need blood. So, and this, when you are eating this, you are helping your blood to flow very well. You will see you will never be sick. So if you have not been eating ugu, please stop going to Mr. Beast. You go and buy chicken. Some people will say they are calling it enjoyment. Please, 50 people, I want to see 50 shares. Oh, if you like what I'm doing, it's not by fault. You can support us by sending star, and God will bless you. So stop going to Mr. Beast. You see some people, they will go and buy chicken. They will go and buy, I don't know, all these juice. They will sit down and eat. After eating, they will drink, what do you call it? They will drink Coke. After drinking, they will do, oh, they say, I've enjoyed myself. What you ate is poison. Poison. Very dangerous poison. Stop. If you must go there, but I prefer the one you prepare at your home. If you must go there, eat vegetables, eat fruits. But at your home, I don't eat outside. I only eat outside when I'm stranded. I hardly eat outside. I like seeing what I am eating. If you are at your home, you can easily buy these vegetables. A market is not too far. Buy them, eat them once a day. If you can do it twice a day, within a month you will see improvement to your skin self. Some people will be asking you, what do you eat? When I was drinking that smoothie, if I go out here, people ask me, what type of cream do you use? If you tell them that you are not using any cream, they will not believe you. They would think you are lying. You will see your skin shining. You will see yourself remaining ever young. You will see your body healthy. Do you know how it feels when you wake up, you become healthy, you know? Not every time you'll be sick because of what you are eating. So my dear sisters, I am not lying to you. I have given you my own. When I was in Nigeria, I eat ogu alone. I am not really eating it because, I don't know, I was just eating it because I like it. And I know it's healthy because I learned this from my father. When we were small, my father always like somebody to be the servant to be making this ogo. After making the ogo water, he will put malt on it and drink. So from there I learned it and I started doing it. When I was in Nigeria, my body glitters also. Sometimes the people will be cleaning my face thinking that I applied the foundation. No, my body, if you stay close to me, my body will be doing like this. It's a source of healthy eating that is not even expensive. So another thing that can help to boost your fertility is seafood. Seafoods are very, very good. Do you know why I like seafood? Some women are suffering from hypothyroidism. Thyroid naturally is something that controls your body. Thyroid controls everything, both your FSH controls, it does how your body function. So if you have hypothyroidism, that is your thyroid gland is underactive, is slow, it slows down your system, it slows down your ovulation, it slows down your conception, it slows down your mental, it slows down your mental activity, it slows down everything. When it's hyper, is high, so it affects you. But majority of women that have not conceived, they have this issue. American women, according to research, American and African women, they suffer this hypothyroidism. How would you know if you have hypothyroidism? One, you will see down that you feel weak all the time. All the time you are always weak. You will be fat despite how you try to reduce your if you place yourself in a diet or even exercise, you can never reduce. You always feel cold. You are always worried to make you to be angry. Little thing you are angry. Some people will say I am temperamental. That thing is a sickness. It's not natural. So, but where this seafood comes from, seafoods help to when you have thyroid problem, is simply that your iron have problem. So when you are eating this seafood help you to regain much iron. So like seafood, like ostrich, fish, fresh fish, not this one that they frozen. Once it's frozen, anything frozen, I don't like it. I like it fresh like that. As you bring it from water, you see crayfish, All those seafood, they are very, very good, and they also help to protect your sex life. If you are somebody that is always don't have interest for sex, it will help you to increase your libido. So, and also help to produce a very healthy egg. I told you people, sometimes somebody said, Mommy, every time I do pregnancy test, anytime I do pregnancy ovulation test, the line is positive, but I'm not getting pregnant. And I told you that when the egg that you are producing, remember, ovulation is the release of matured egg. So, when the follicle is maturing, if it is maturing, the LH search, that is the test stripe that you use to conduct the test, will dictate it. So, but it depends on the type of egg that your ovary release. If your ovary release poor egg, the sperm will not fertilize it. So, but when you eat all these things, it helps you to produce a very healthy egg. And when you release healthy egg and your husband's sperm is okay, my dear sister, there is nothing that will prevent you from becoming pregnant. Except if you have progesterone problem, or you have estrogen problem. But if you don't have this problem, once your ovary is able to release healthy egg, the sperm fertilize it, then conception have taken place. What the egg needs is just to travel down to the fallopian tube to go and attach itself in the uterus wall. Then after 12 days, if you monitor yourself, you will know that you are pregnant. But poor eating, poor diet is a poison. Poor eating, poor diet is a poison to you. You need to eat healthy for you to produce healthy egg. As I'm talking to women, I'm also talking to men. Because sometimes when people are trying to conceive, they walk alone. The women, they will be looking for solution for only them. Maybe the problem might not be coming from you. It might be your husband. Because if your husband's sperm count is poor, if your husband's sperm motility is poor, there's no how you become pregnant. So you need to work alongside. You need to work with your husband. As you are going for tests, your husband should go for sperm analysis, so that everything, when you find out that everything is okay, then you guys will start trying. So another thing that can help to boost your fertility is Greek yogurt. I've been talking about Greek yogurt. I have one here. Can you give me a minute to bring it? So Greek yogurt, low in calcium and low fat, is very, very good. It help to improve your cycle. So this thing, Sarah, you may know this. Any seafood is too expensive. See it. This is Greek yogurt. And here is in Deutschland, they wrote it Greekish yogurt. Sarah, if you are here, you should know this. So I take this also. This is how it looks like. They have two, I think about how many types, but I like buying the one they make with honey. This is it. This is Greek yogurt. The fat in it is small. It's not much. Okay, Sarah, you know it. If you have not been taking this, it's very, very good. This is it. Don't mind the writing. They wrote it in Deutsch. You know, in German here we speak Deutsch, so they wrote it in Deutsch. So this is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt, the one you will buy, when you are buying it, please check the content. It must have low fat and low calories. It's very, very good. It helps your cycle, and it also helps to help you to produce healthy eggs. Somebody says seafoods are very expensive in Nigeria. If you say seafood is expensive in Nigeria, what would you say in Germany here? Do you know sometimes when I go to buy fresh ordinary foods in Nigeria here, I cry. Let me show you people something so that the person that is saying it's expensive, you will pity for us here. You will pity for us here. So if you say that you will use 3,000, I think about 3 or 4,000 to buy one pint of crayfish that can last you a month, my dear sisters and brothers, anybody that is watching, see this chicken thing, this na crayfish be this. So this small thing, do you know how much is it? €5. If I change €5 in naira money, Sarah, how much is €5? I don't know how much they are selling dollar now. If I change €5, it will be approximately like I don't want to exaggerate, like 9,000. This thing I use it to cook twice because I like crayfish. See this small one, this is blended one. I'm afraid of it. I don't always use. I like anything I'm eating, I like to see it. I don't like blend. I just buy this one. This one be longer. I'm not comfortable using it. Okay, 3K. See this small thing. But in Nigeria now, I will use like 3,000 to buy one carton of one pint of this. So my sister, your life is more better than saving. If when I was in Nigeria, I eat all those live food like this point and kill. I don't joke with it. Hey, you see that point and kill? I don't catfish. I don't joke with it. You see ugu? I don't joke with it. You see the beans? I don't joke with it. Maybe that is why I was producing excess blood. So beans is also a very source of vitamins. Sarah is laughing. So anytime I'm going to African shop to buy something here, I always cry because you go there with a lot of money that you can just send to Nigeria. They will buy something that can last you for 1 month or 2 months. You just use it to cook once. So beans contains fiber, proteins, which help in building blood. So and these beans is also referred as source superfoods. Beans, they are very, very good. If you have not been eating beans, please try to eat beans. Somebody say if I eat beans, my stomach, I don't know. But if you find out that anytime you eat beans, your stomach becomes hot, you remove the first water. Like me, if I want to eat, you remove I remove the first water. That is, after steaming it, you remove the first water, then you have removed that gas there. So, but beans, any forms of beans, no, it's not. It contains vitamin. I've told you how you can do it now. If I cook it like that without removing that first water, I will be having problem with my stomach. But if I remove the first water, then you eat. You can use the beans to eat your vegetable. You can steam your ugu after cooking the beans. You just garnish it with the vegetable and eat it. You are eating two things. You are getting proteins. You are getting fiber. You are getting alkaline food. So it's a very, very balanced food. So another forms which I made the video, but each time I look at that video, I will be laughing. One woman called me. She said, "Ma, do you know that we have given people expo on how to conceive, but they are not listening to you?" I said, "Why?" She said, "Do you know that I've been trying to conceive for 15 years? After I took that juice you did, I didn't see my period again. I couldn't believe. I thought I had infection. When I went to the hospital to do blood test because I don't want to frustrate myself by doing tests at home. I want to do blood test. It shows that I was pregnant. I consistently drank that that smoothie for 1 month, and this happened. So you see this. Another thing that can help you is berries. Strawberry, blueberry, blackberries. These things are very, very good, especially in your husband. Blueberry, strawberry helps in men. It helps to boost their sperm count. It's if your husband have low sperm motility, please go and watch the video. Go and watch the video I made about that juice. Or if somebody can reshare that video, you reshare it. If your husband have low sperm count, go, or you want to balance your hormone, all these things that I mentioned, if you can just be taking that juice, all these things I mentioned is inside there. The reason why I don't always make videos about those juice, I just pity people in Nigeria, because most of the ingredients they may find it difficult to find. So when I'm doing those such video, please, how can I go and watch the video? Nobody should tell her how to prepare it. Go and watch the video. The video is in my page. When you go to Tochi's channel, scroll down, you will see it. Even somebody wrote the ingredient. I think Sarah wrote it down. So you can go and watch the video. Always take your time. When I make video, take your time to watch. Some people don't watch. They will just ask questions. When you watch, when people who watch the video ask me question, I know and I reply. But those people that didn't ask, just like this question you ask now, simply means you don't watch the video, and when you ask me, I don't answer you, because the ingredients, all these things you're asking is in the video. So blueberry, strawberry, blackberry, anything berries help. It helps balance whatever you are eating. You see, all these natural things that God created is for our own benefit, but I don't know, we just abandon everything that God gave to us to help our life. We just abandon them, and we'll concentrate, we'll focus, we'll believe in artificial things. Just like the way some people believe that God doesn't answer prayer. God cannot give them children. It's only when they go to native doctor. It's only when they do this. But God gives children. God gives children. If you can bet me, go to God in prayer. Bet God. Tell God that this month, not by mouth, as you are saying it, believe your faith will save you. Just do like the woman in the Bible. If you go to the book of Ezekiel, I think when we'll be doing our prayer, we are going to use that chapter. Ezekiel, when God was telling Ezekiel to go and prophesy to dry bone that they shall rise again, Ezekiel, it will be just like when you see a mortal man like me, that I know that if somebody is dead, the person is dead. The person cannot wake up again except on the resurrection day. You now come and tell me, Tochi, just go and touch this man. Tell this man to God say you should wake up. When you are talking to me, I'll just be looking at you like a fool, right? So that was how Ezekiel was doing. When God told Ezekiel, go and prophesy to this dry bone that the living God said. Ezekiel, although he was doing what God asked him, but within him, he would say, nah, this man, how can I talk to a dry bone? Bone. But he went there. He did what God asked him to do, and behold, this dry bone rose up again. Have you been trying, and nothing is happening? You have given hope. You have given up. You say, no, this pregnancy is not for me. I am telling you today that the dry bone, any dry bone in your system, because for you not to get pregnant, there is a dry bone there. For you not to become pregnant, there is something. There must be something either physical or spiritual that is blocking it. So how would you awaken this thing? By doing all these things. When you do the things of the physical, which is the one that we are limited to do, then you go to God in prayer, who sees both physical and spiritual. Then God will perfect it. You cannot be doing your own and doing the ones of God. Like some people, when they are sick, I was watching a program in national television. A woman was sick. She was pregnant, and she had breast cancer. So she went to the hospital. So at the initial time, Nigeria, they don't easily detect it. If it is in a Western world, they detected it, but the thing was coming out like a ball. So they said, what the hospital told her, that is normal. After the birth, the thing will disappear. So after the birth, the thing continued to, grow. But then they discovered that it was cancer. They gave this woman treatment like chemotherapy to be taken. She was taking it, and she was regaining herself. All of a sudden, she went to a church, and they said, you know how they brainwash. They said that she should stop taking medication. She should pray to God. She abandoned all her medication, and this was how this cancer got all over her body. And she, by the time they went to the hospital, they couldn't do anything. That is how some of us have been brainwashed. They will tell you, don't take any medication, don't go to the hospital, don't do anything when you are sick, don't go to these people that are telling you not to do this. When they are sick, they go to the hospital, they do everything. The reason of going to the hospital when you are sick, even when you are not sick, sometimes you go and check your overall health to know how you are feeling. Somebody will tell you, don't take medication. You will sheepishly believe, and your sickness will be deteriorating. So berries are very, very important, both men and women. Now, if you have been trying to conceive for a very long time, and you are not, you have to go for hormonal tests. I've been saying it. And another thing is, you need to go for ovarian reserve test. That is the first thing a woman who is having fertility issue should do. Go and do ovarian reserve test. Why do I say so? As women are growing, the eggs are diminishing. Your egg is reducing. So if you have ovarian, your ovary, your reserve eggs is finished, then the doctor will pick it up from there. So if you have been trying to conceive for a very long time, you have done hormonal tests, they said everything is okay, the next thing that is remaining for you is to go for ovarian reserve egg to know if there is still egg that is in your ovary. Then for men, they should go for semen fluid analysis. Semen fluid analysis, in other way around, sperm analysis. The reason for this is to find out the quantity of sperm and the strongness of the sperm and the motility of the sperm. And also, some people, I was speaking with somebody. The person asked me what type of food is she going to eat. After mentioning all the food, she said, does it mean that I'll not be eating apple? I just laugh. I say, some people, when you tell them what to do, it looks as if you are giving them punishment. Well, apple is very good, but what matters is the size, the number, the size. If you want to eat apple, at least you should eat low size. Apple is very, very good though. Apple, you see apple, yam. I was reading a research where the research said, although it's unverified research, that yam can help to yam and cassava. They can help to stimulate your ovaries to produce multiple eggs, And when your ovary produce multiple eggs, you know what it means? You will have twins. So akpu, but low dosage or low quantity. You don't eat to make your stomach to be full, but you want to get that carbohydrate, but not excess carbohydrate, very little carbohydrate, because akpu is very yam. I say akpu, yam, cassava is very high in carbohydrate. If you can eat them moderate, they are very, very good. Anything you eat moderate, apart from soda. Don't drink soda, don't smoke, don't take alcohol, don't take them at all. Whether don't take it. But please, my sister said, I say people should follow, like, share. If you like what we are doing, support us by sending stars. If you want to ask me question, if you want to be my customer, that anytime you ask me anything, I will reply. Please subscribe. That is the benefit. If some people are saying I'm not reply, if you want me to listen to you immediately, there is a place they made subscription. You subscribe. When you subscribe, you have become my patient. You have become my customer. So anytime you write anything, I will reply. And I also want to shout out all those Sarah or Sarah, please, I'll just call the English one, the other one, pardon me. Sarah is my top Facebook showed me yesterday. Sarah is my top star donator, yeah, my top fan star donate. So Sarah, I chat you out, you will have free access to me. Anything you want, ask me. Lynn, hey, I've forgotten. Charles Eno, my sweetheart, is also among them. Lynn, I don't have their names here. All those that send star to me, I appreciate you. You are free to ask me something, and I'm going to be replying you. So what do you, if you send star to somebody, Facebook recognize it. They will tell you that this is an important person in your platform. So anytime you write anything, whether messenger, they send it to me. So when somebody is doing something, especially something that the person is not being paid, this thing I'm doing, nobody is paying me anything. So if you support the person, Facebook appreciate it. They bring them. I saw a lot of people posting in many places. Doti channel, thank you. These are the people that will come to me. They will tell me that not Ugala, not be this type of style. Collect this one back. I don't need them. Sarah, if you are there, please tell them how to send the star. Not be this one. No, this one na star. This one you send nice in heaven. The star I say you should send this here. If you see where they wrote, there's a place they wrote give. You just click there. You will see the numbers. I don't know how Facebook do it. So these people will not send their pregnancy test, but if you go to Facebook, you will see them writing, God bless Doti channel for helping her to wipe away women tears. When I see it, I say, which Doti? I tried, if I click, it will bring out my page. I said, is it not the same people that will come to me and tell me, and I'll ask them to send this test? They won't send, but they'll be using it, posting it everywhere. So, but that is not my business. My business is that you have become pregnant and you are happy. I want every woman to be happy. No, if you open my page, if you open Doti page, you will see subscribe. If you click on the subscribe, I think they will tell you what to do. So when you see somebody doing something that you like, especially something that is helping humanity, something that will help to save your life, that will save you from danger, if you can support the person in any way, if it is by sharing, if it is by following the person, if it is by supporting, like sending stars, you do it to not remove anything from you. what I am doing in this page is just to help humanity, because I noticed when I came here, I told you guys I never wanted to open up Facebook because I know it will be it will be stressful for me. I was just, posting it on TikTok. It was people from TikTok that was begging me that a lot of people in Nigeria that they need this information. I should start posting it on Facebook. That was how I landed myself here. I never wanted, but I just wanted to help humanity because I found that due to my interaction with many African women in Deutschland, in Germany, anyone I met, you will see them, they are here 5 years, 6 years, they have not become pregnant. So you'll be wondering, so anyone I have interaction with, if I ask them about their ovulation, they say they don't know what is ovulation. That was when I said, if people who are still in Europe do not know what ovulation is all about, then what happens to people back home? So I started coaching them, telling them the need for them to start taking folic acid ahead of conception, telling them the need to go for, like the last person was having thyroid problem, but she didn't know. She didn't even know that she wasn't ovulating, and her son was, I think, about 6 or 7 years. So I told her what to do. She went for hormonal test. It was discovered that she had hypothyroidism. The doctor placed her on the medication, and I first of all, before then, I asked her to use OPK to check her ovulation. After everything, she found out that she wasn't ovulating. I said, then there must be problem. Go for, and I thank God that we are in a good country. She went there, they conduct the test, her thyroid gland was underactive. They placed her on the medication. After 3 months, she became pregnant. Before you know it, she carried me, she introduced me to many people, and they begged me to be doing it on Facebook, that people will like it. And I started, that is how I found myself here. So if you think that you are benefiting from what I am teaching, that is helping you, it has helped a lot of people. Don't mind the fact that I'm not posting pregnancy. I told you guys every week we record at least 3 to 4 pregnancy tests here, but I don't know why they are not sending me. So these are the things that you need to do. If you are taking all these things, if you are able to be eating all these 5 food that can boost your fertility, please don't take prenatal vitamins, because these are the original source of prenatal vitamin. You don't need extra. In fact, this one is the grade A. But the reason why we say people should take prenatal vitamin is because, okay, you can imagine somebody will wake up in the morning, you go and buy tea and the Bonvita, right, or Milo. You drink it in the morning. This thing is carbohydrate, or you have not eaten any superfood. Maybe in the afternoon you eat indomie or yam, still carbohydrate. At night you go and eat akpu. My sister, what have you eaten? You have not eaten anything. But in the morning, if you are able to eat all these things, then you are good to go. Please, this is question time. If you have question, you can ask me. I'm having dry throat because I'm talking too much. So this is question time. If you have question, you can ask. This person say seafood is expensive. If you say seafood is expensive in Nigeria, what will you now say to us that is here? I don't send my number to people, and besides, my number is there. You can get my number, but don't write me privately. If you're in Lagos, is it only in Lagos? Let me ask, is it only in Lagos that they have this ewedu? That ewedu is very, very good. In Igbo land, there is one they call ntolopa. I don't know the English name. That one is also good. That one, it's like a wedu. You know, a wedu. A wedu. When you press it, it draws. Do you know that a wedu perform the work of okra? If you cannot be taking okra water, if you can be taking that ewedu water, it performs the function of okra water because it stimulates your ovary. It's very, very rich. Perpetual queen. Perpetual queen, if you ask me that question again, I'm going to block you. You are just coming now. Go back after the stream, you go and rewatch it. You're asking me what are the 5 food you talked about. I should start mention how much will you pay me? Pay me 500 euro, then I will rename them for you. You are just coming now, you wait. After the stream, you go and rewatch it, you will see the food. Not when you wake up or maybe you finish your work. I stop my work. This is my break time. I came here to do this. So when you are in your break time, you take your time to watch the video. After 5 days of period, I used to see discharge like pure water. Who is this? Forza Queen. Forza Queen say, please, I want to ask a question. After 5 days of my period, I used to see some discharge like pure water. Of course, when your period finish, if your period finish, you will go back to the normal. First of all, you will start. That is when cervical mucus starts to develop. I have started taking the prenatal care folic. Please, I'm not even answering people from YouTube. Please, if you are watching me from YouTube, I'm sorry, I just focus on Facebook. My hormone is high about my hormones is high about breast. Who asked this question? I am woman from YouTube. You said your hormone is high. You mean to say you have hyperprolactin? If you have hyperprolactin, I don't know where you are. If you're in Nigeria or Germany, I will advise you to go and meet your endocrinologist so that they will find out the underlying factors why your prolactin. If your prolactin is high, if you have hyperprolactin, it may be that your blood pressure is high. So that blood pressure that is high will be triggering your prolactin. And I have said it before. What is hyperprolactin? Prolactin is a tumor. It's a tumor in the brain that is responsible in producing your breast milk. That is, this thing is supposed to be high naturally when a woman is pregnant or you are breastfeeding, because that is its function. It's not cancerous, no. So the work is just to produce breast milk for baby to take when they are born or if you are breastfeeding. But in some cases, some women are not pregnant and they are not breastfeeding, but you find out that breast milk is coming out from your breast. Some people, their prolactin level might be high, but they don't know. They don't know, except when you go for test. Wow. Comfort Olumwago. Wow, thank you so much, Comfort, for this wonderful star. May God bless you. Comfort, thank you. I appreciate. May God bless you. So, if you have breast milk, not water, if you're having water discharge from your breast, is normal. Sometimes stress can cause your breast to produce water. But if you have breast milk coming out from your breast, it's not good. It means that you have what is called hyperprolactin. Your prolactin level is high. And the effect of this is that it causes you not to ovulate. It causes infertility in you because you will not be ovulating. So if you if you discover this, please, it's a sign of infertility. You need to visit your you need to go for hormonal test. Rather, go to endocrinologists. These are the specialists who detect endocrine problems. So they will know what is making you to have, what is making your prolactin level to be high. So they will conduct series of tests and check your blood sugar level. Then they will know why it is high. They will now project or prescribe a medication for you. And if you have the causes of this might be people who have abortion. If you have had abortion before, you know, when you have abortion, you just terminated the pregnancy. That's why if you see women that are breastfeeding, when you are breastfeeding a baby, and again, please, men, I don't know if we have men that is watching me, please, your wife breast is not food. When you overstimulate a woman's breast, it can cause it can cause high prolactin. Please, when you are handling it, know how you handle it. Some people will press. When you stress the breast, it can develop to high prolactin. So the breast is not food. God made it for children, not for you. I don't know who is teaching our people all these things. So if a woman is breastfeeding, when you are breastfeeding, the breast milk is coming out, it's coming out on its own because it's at the right track and it's doing its work. So you see now, when a woman wants to stop, by then you have removed, maybe you breastfeed your baby for a year. Like me, my children, I breastfeed them 6 months. I don't add any milk. 6 months without milk. Then when they get to 6 months, I will start supporting them with milk. So maybe when they get a year or a year plus, then I will stop the breast milk. Then when you are stopping it, now the range or the extent at which the baby is taking it, this tumor that is producing this is having signal that maybe your baby sucks 3, 5, 6, 7 times in a day. You start reducing hands on it, then the tumor will stop producing it. I don't know if you understand. It will stop producing it, knowing that you are reducing hand. But in the case of abortion or in the case of miscarriages or in case of ectopic pregnancy, it's just that the thing ended, bam, the thing ended like that. So the prolactin wouldn't know whether to stop or to continue. It will just be there. The breast milk will be there. Then it will develop into hyperprolactin. There's no way to go out. So some people are lucky to be coming out. When they come out, that is when you will know that you have hyperprolactin. But like a woman that said her prolactin level was almost 200, very, very high. So, but she said she wasn't noticing, she wasn't seeing any breast discharge. It was when she came across my video that she went for a test and they discovered that her prolactin level was 200. Then the doctor placed her on a medication that reduced it to 100. I said, no, you need to go and check the cause of that. You need to go and check what is making your prolactin. So after the test now, the next medication, after the test now, the doctor know that her blood sugar was high. Then the doctor prescribed medication that will lower her blood pressure. Then now, as I'm speaking to you now, her prolactin have reduced to normal. And now she have started ovulating. So that is one thing I tell you. Somebody who is telling you not to go to hospital, don't take medication, don't do this, don't do that, they are deceiving you, they are doing this, the person is a witch to you, the person doesn't want your progress. You need to do what you can do to help yourself. Then the spiritual one, you leave it for God. That is the way I do my things. I do the ones that I can do. If I am sick now, nobody should tell me that I need to go to hospital. I need to take medication. Then, when I'm taking the medication, I can say, God, please heal me through this medication. Lord, as I am taking this medication, may this ailment be wiped away. But for me that is sick, I will sit down there praying, going to church, and telling you miracle, just like people who are not doing anything. In the morning they will go to church, they will be praying, God send destiny helper. Where will the destiny helper see you? In the church? If the destiny helper want to help you, how can the destiny helper help you when you are not doing anything? You don't have handwork, you don't have a shop, you are not doing anything, and you are praying for destiny helper. Somebody can help you. Maybe you are roasting a corn on the way now, or maybe you are selling pure water. If God wants to help you, God will send somebody. God will say, ha, this person, this woman is very, very industrious. Look at the way she's selling pure water in this hot weather. Hey, I will help her. The person will call you, my sister or my brother, what can you do outside this hot water? If I give you money to start up a shop, can you do it? Then the person will give you money, you will start. But telling me going to church, praying, fasting, killing yourself, it doesn't work. I'm not saying that prayers don't work. Prayers work, but you must ask something. Please, can you have? I don't charity. You'll be the last person I will tell this. I don't give people my number. I told you there was a time I put my number here, but people abuse it. Then I remove it, and the people that I listen to, people that send star, and people that I am monitoring. I'm monitoring a lot of people, but now I stop because I am not so strong. I don't give my number. So I put it before, but somebody abused it. I'm not going to give my number again. If you want to ask any question, ask it here now, or you write in the comment of this video. If you write me on Messenger, I'm not going to reply. So that is why after each this thing I said any question. So if you have question, you ask me here. I don't think there is anything. If every woman here, every woman watching me here, or man, they want to get pregnant, so we shouldn't be hiding anything to one another. I am open to anybody. If you're having issues, you can say it. When I answer it, people will learn from it. So we don't discuss just like pregnancy test. If I post the test, I don't write anybody's name. We all here, everybody here have the same I think goal, but it's just that our problem may differ, and there's no problem that somebody will hear now that will be strange, right? So we are open. This is women's talk, so you can ask anything and I will answer you. If you give people your number, they abuse it. They think because they have access to you, they can talk to you anyhow. They don't even know whom you are. These are people that cannot even that cannot come closer to you in real life, but because they see you online, they will call you on phone and they will start saying nonsense. So that was why I stopped it. The only people that I listen to are people that I'm following, people that I'm monitoring, or people who send star, people who subscribe to this page. So these are the people. Man, please, my breast is bringing out milk from my left breast. You don't need a soothsayer. A soothsayer, perpetual queen, is hyperprolactin. It means that your prolactin is high. What you will do for me? Which country are you? If you are in Nigeria, if you are in Lagos, you go to Root. Root is a teaching hospital. When you go to Root, these doctors are there, but you may not know. When you go to a Root, tell them that you need or you want to see an endocrinologist. So, or you need to see a hormone doctor. So when is the best time to go for HCG? If you have been trying to conceive for a very long time and you have done hormonal tests and they said that everything is okay, you can go for HCG to check if your tubes are blocked. That is the only way you will know whether you have tube blockage. It's through undergoing HCG test. That is when you will know that your tubes are blocked. Okay, you are in Benin. Benin have a teaching hospital now. I think I have not been, although I've been in Benin, but in the village. I had my youth service in Edo, Igwebe local government. But I believe Benin must have teaching hospital. If you know any teaching hospital, Ruth is in Lagos. Ruth Teaching Hospital is in Lagos. So in Imo State, you have FMC. You can go to FMC as of in the chronologies. Um, in Enugu, you have, I think Ruth is in Enugu. Which hospital is teaching hospital in Lagos? If you go to UNTH, sorry, UNTH is in Enugu and Abia State, I don't know. But if you go to any teaching hospital, where is Root is not in Imo State, it's in Lagos. If you are in Imo State, you go to FMC, Federal Medical Center. You ask about these doctors, they are there. They might be very difficult because they are these people have scattered their brain with books, but you can find them. Their fees might be expensive because they are going to conduct series of tests in you. So, but these people it's okay. Is if you just want something to lower your this thing, you don't want to have you don't want to know the cost of it, then you can meet your gynecologist. He will prescribe something to lower it, but that is not the best solution. Do you know why? Some people have secondary infertility. Secondary infertility is when you have given birth before and you want to become pregnant again. It will be very difficult. These are the causes of it. For example, now you have hyperprolactin. You didn't treat the underlying factor that is making your prolactin to be high. They just lower it, you become pregnant. When you want to become pregnant again, the problem may surface again and you will start battling secondary infertility. But the reason of going for this test is just for you to know the cause, solve the underground factors, then you will not experience it again. The fees might be expensive, yeah, it might be expensive because because I sent somebody in Lagos, she was crying that the money is too much. I said, well, that is what you need to do if you want to be cured. So if you go to Federal Medical Center, FMC Owerri, Root in Lagos, UNTH Enugu, and I think in Benin, I don't know, but you will see them. So I think I have spent a lot of time. So tomorrow, by the grace of God, if I have time again, I will come here. So if you have been trying for so long and it's not happening, you have done hormonal tests, nothing is showing, then and everything is okay, you go for ovarian reserve test. Ovarian reserve test. If you don't know what it is, after this live, go and make research. You go for HCG to go and check if your tubes are blocked. Then your husband should also go for semen fluid analysis. All these things will help to find out where the problem is coming. And if you go for HCG and you are told that one of your tubes are blocked, you don't need to worry. You can still get pregnant with the other one. But in the issue that they said the two tubes are blocked, please, they will prefer you to go for an IVF. If you have time, please. It's the same thing. The only difference between IVF and natural conception is that the egg is fertilized outside the womb in a tube. After they will collect your husband's sperm, collect your eggs. Then they call it egg retrieval. They will collect your egg. They will fertilize the eggs in the tubes. After this, they will transfer it back to your womb. Then where it will implant successfully. So before you undergo for IVF, I hear a lot of people saying that they have done for fed IVF. If you have done IVF and it fails, it means that you didn't put everything together. Your hormones must be balanced. If you have any hormonal disorder, you go for IVF, it will not work. It will be fair. So before you undergo IVF, make sure that your hormonal profile is okay. So that is the difference. They are the same. IVF sometimes is even more better because you have the opportunity of having triplets, multiple pregnancies, and also Some people who are choosing gender, they will have it. If you are looking for a boy, a girl, that is opportunity. So I don't know why people are scaring away. If you have money, you are 35, why not go straight there and solve your problem? If you don't have money, then you go to God. In this regard, I will say thank you so much. I appreciate your time. My time is up, and let us pray. I pray that God. Okay, let me sing my song again. Jehovah gemere gị amara mgbe ọnụrụ olu. If you have joined us in our prayer before, you will notice that throughout the prayers, this is the song that I played. And a lot of people will say, why is she playing one music? I play it because it's an assurance from God. And it is what is relating to our prayer. It's what touches my heart. It's what touches God's heart. So, what it means is that God will have mercy on you when He hears your voice. For people who do not understand it, but I don't know how to sing this in English. Jehovah gemere gị amara mgbe ọnụrụ olu. Olu iti mkpu gị ewo, aka ji ụwa ga-emere gị amara mgbe ọ nụrụ olu. Olu iti mkpu gị ọ ga-aza gị. Heavenly Father, we thank you, we glorify your name. We have come to the end of this program today. You said that you will have mercy upon us whenever you hear our voice. Lord, I also commit our sisters here who left what they are supposed to do to come and listen to this teaching. Lord, please, I beg of you. I beg of you. I am merciful God. I know that we have sinned against you. We have come short of your glory. We don't even deserve your mercy. Lord, please, I beg you to bless every woman here, even those that are not here, those that are walking, those that are crying day and night, those that soak their bed with tears, those that have already given up that they can never have pregnant, they cannot become pregnant again. Lord, I want you to surprise them. I want you to make them for yourself. Show them that you are God and your name will be praised. In Jesus' name, amen. May God have mercy on you whenever He hears your voice. It's now less for you to go to God in prayer. He will answer you. God hears our voice. God understands our prayer. No matter any language, you mustn't speak in English. Any language you use to pray to God, what matters is your heart and your faith. And God will answer you. So I appreciate everybody who joined. I appreciate those who shares. I appreciate those who gave me star, who support, and I appreciate those who will still send star. Yeah, I know that many people are working, they will still send star and watch this video. May God Almighty bless you all. Tomorrow, if I have time, the same time, tomorrow, I will come up with another topic. May God bless you all.